Hello and welcome back to my next video. I am Chaos to the power of 10 and we will play today the second part of Find Love or Die Trying. Last time we had a date with Yui and now we will have our second date, so let's start. In the morning, the girls and I decided to hang out in the garden outside the house. Oh wow, there's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen here before. Oh no, she's Scarlett, not Violet. Violet is the blonde one in the kitchen. Really? You have never seen a tulip? A tulip? Really? Grandma and I only grew hyacinths back home, so no... Hyacinths? Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more. I can't believe that. The only flower I ever work with are Venus flytraps. Yeah, you look like them. What do you do with those? Well, we do a lot of experiments at the lab. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk? Are you a Venus flytrap? Like, are you an experiment? Literally never. It's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. Oh. Both my neighbors lost their pet cats the same day too. Should I really date you if you... I miss you, Fluffy. Fluffy? You're sure they were lost? Tea's ready! Thanks, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I have prepared some treats for us as well. Please enjoy! We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea, as we theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money on the felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. Hey! You are talking about yourself right now. Ah. Time to choose. Oh, there you are, Kay. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your other soulmate candidate. We were at tea right now. You cannot just interrupt tea time. That's not okay. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? How could I? It's not like I've ever forgotten anything important before, except for, well, everything. Save the snug for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today. Ah, that stinks. It'll be just between your two soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. If we are not chosen within these first 2 days, what are we to do instead? Oh yeah, Violet. Well, we are in a tropical paradise. Think of the rest of the show as a vacation. So I get vacation, but I have to work and marry somebody at the end. It's not like you are losing anything. Soulmates aren't real anyway. Not much for romance, are you, Cat? How could you tell? Terra. Wait a minute, Cat. Will we be split up the group after today? You will still be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go. More Yui. Phew, good to know. My battle plans will still come in handy. Battle plans? I mean friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends. Yes, sir. So, without further ado, Kay, who's the unlucky girl? I'd like to spend some time today with... I cannot even choose her. Well, we already... Wait, that's Violet, that's Scarlett. Okay, Scarlett. Scarlett! She is still happy about it. These two doesn't look really happy. Alright, we'll make it happen. Let's have Kay start in the mansion and... Oh, I know where to bring Scarlett. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. Okay, I have to search for her? Apparently. It didn't take long to find Scarlett. She found me first. Okay. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Okay. Kay, thank God you are okay. Oh my God. What's happened? Is Yui going crazy right now? What's going on, Scarlett? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's really incredible, and I messed up my intro with you earlier and... Whoa! Slow down. Slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Could it be that you have something to do with my amnesia? Maybe. A little bit. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things. Who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is... Ow! Something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise. Oh, for what? Give me brains! And bananas! What? Applying too much turns people to rapid monkey zombies, hellbent on eating human brains. Give them more of the amnesia stuff and they will forget how to breathe. And bananas. Dear God, not the bananas! Why the bananas? The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here, and fast. Oh, hey, Four. Four busted through the door and blocked our only exit. Give me brains and bananas. I will get him out of the way. It will give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Scarlett blasted Four with a white powder, covering his face entirely. He flamed wildly for a few seconds, then fell to the ground, unconscious. What was that? Whoa, what was that? Drugs? Let's just say Four seeing all the bananas he wants now, and we'll leave it at that. Follow me! We ran outside of the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? Oh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Trevor that you lost your memories and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So, may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. Maybe. Yeah. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. You could have asked Violet. She knows. In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlett. Thanks. Crazy, but still thanks. I will fix this, I swear, I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till we've got an antidote. Sounds like their plan leads the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They are actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit, we've got to go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but you did it to them too? Yeah? I accidentally turned them to zombies too. Ha 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 ha. Sure. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the library. Ha ha ha. We are doomed, aren't we? Scarlett and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled, despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. Oh wow, that's pretty. Alright, it's showtime. You really think this will work? You bet, I made it after all. Well, you made the zombie thing too. Looks like the coast is clear. Here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here. Alright, it's time to save our friends. Brains! They are coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. Are you sure? All four at the same... Whoa. This is payback for you guys acing your introductions. I'm sorry, what? Nothing. So that's loud. You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course, what does it look like I'm doing? Shooting them. Something told me Scarlett was enjoying this a little too much. Ah, what the hell? I take my eyes off the camera for 1 second and there's zombies in the house. Not for much longer, promise. Ah, that's loud. We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person, each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. Yep, thank you. I have to cut that down. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? No. You can say that again. It was definitely a first, though. Kat told me that to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess it's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Kay, got a minute? I want to make Yui and Scarlett jealous. It'll be good for ratings. Sorry, what? Don't make Yui... Don't make Yui jealous. She will kill everybody. You are no fun anyway. She opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears. Turns out my strategy worked. We've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. God, don't get me wrong, people love it when you and you were the main ship, but now with Scarlett as some serious competition? Let's just say online threats went from optimistic and united to downright murderous. Yay. Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now at least, but that'll change quite quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationship with both of them are progressing. Get lost, then took a seat on my bed. Sean, why are you always sitting on my bed? You know, I'm curious how you are feeling about Yuri and Scarlett. Between those two, do you have a favorite? No. Here, there should be a option. No. Well, Scarlett was... The date was something else. Not really nice, but something else. Yui was a nice date, but she is a little bit crazy in a way that is murderous. So I would rather go with Scarlett, well, because Scarlett is at least, like, positive? Like, more, not murderous. Not necessarily. Oh, well, she experimented with people without thinking about it, that it could go wrong, so... What to do? Okay, I will go with Scarlett, because she never threatened somebody to be killed. It was an accident. Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Scarlett more right now. It's amazing how brilliant she is, and I can't ever quite place her. She is fascinating. Really, well, I can't say I'm too surprised, but maybe just a little. Let's see where things go with Scarlett. Something tells me you will be hanging out with her again soon enough. Anyways, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. What? I will be the first one who makes it out of here? Does that mean that the people who were in here before me never made it out? That doesn't sound well for me. Night, Kay. Good night, cat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. Huh? The again? I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moon dances in her hair is so nostalgic. You look like you have seen a ghost, Kay. Somehow I can't see your face, nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine, don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking as if it were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there now? $10 that it's better on this side. Out there every day's a fight to stay alive. Here at least there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you. I know, and I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real. It's real life. Isn't that a real life? Wait. Is our brain uploaded to some kind of digital world? And the other side is the real world? Like if you wake up, then you be in the real world? Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer. Where living isn't just following a script. I'd do anything for just a taste of it. We have been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Kay? I felt the same way as she did, but there was nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from here alive. We are living another day. But what are we living for? You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eyes, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I love her for that. I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon. She laughed. You'll be the judge of that? Oh, that was a short episode. Only 20 minutes. Like, half an hour, 20 minutes. We will try the third episode too. Let's see. Anyone else wake up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember. Though I did have a dream that we were being chased by someone. Oh, really? And who was that? I think it was Scarlett? What's the odd of that? I think I dreamed the same thing. As did I? She looked us in the library, then shot us to pieces. Wow, that's the same dream I had. What do you think? Made you all dreams up that? Oh, Scarlett. Either way, it was just a dream. Haha. Yui used mean glare. It's super effective. Come now, there's no point getting upset at someone at what they did in a dream. You are right, Violet. And yet... I seem to remember you being there too, Kay. Oh man, how am I going to talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlett and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. At least I think we did. Violet was skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. I figure it's about time to talk with Kat about my next date, but I felt a tap on my back. Kat, is that... I turned around and the girl in front of me was as surprised as I was. Kat? No, this is Ellie. Ah, sorry Ellie, what's up? She looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke. Have you noticed anything weird lately? What do you mean? Something about this show gives me the creeps. I went out for a walk in the forest last night, you know, 'cause it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute. Taking a nap in a forest at night? You're brave. You're braver than most, Ellie. Let me finish. When I woke up, I was back in my room, on my bed. And I swear I don't remember even walking back. That sounds pretty crazy if it's really happened. You sure you didn't just have a weird dream? Again. Now that you mentioned it, I tried Scarlett's cooking for fun last night. That was a big mistake. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did you notice anything strange happen last night? I don't think so. It was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it. Damn, 5 girls today. It wasn't enough, huh? So sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh yeah, they are 5 girls. I should change that in my last video. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Well, I guess I'll just be staying away from Scarlett's cooking and chalk it up to weird ass stream. Thanks for listening, Kay. It's my pleasure, Ellie. See ya later. She went off just as fast as she had come in initially. Someone's in a hurry? Hey kid, I was looking for you. Afternoon, Kay. Same here. I wanted to ask, did you guys do anything last night to Ellie? Not that I know of. Our staff leaves the cast alone at night. Not that. I guess there's nothing to worry about. Kat's been honest with me so far about anything. Right? Well, she belongs to the evil man who wants to kill his staff, so she is maybe on the I have to protect myself so I cannot talk to you side. Anyway, more importantly, it's time for phase 2. You've done pretty decent with setting up Yui and Scarlett as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up. The romance, whatever. More importantly, every time they are on the screen, we get one hell of a rating boost. From here on out, you will only be going on dates with either of them. That'll be your best bet to get out of here alive. That sounds good for you. You almost make it sound like I have a choice. I'm glad we are on the same page as always, Kay. But enough with the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today? Ha ha ha. I guess I will spend today with... I will change it up. Like, today's Yui again. Yui. I knew it. Damn, I should have made another bet with 4. Anyway, Yui is somewhere in the field behind the mansion. I will be filming as usual. Get a move on. Okay. I could see Yui waving at me from the top of the hill. Hey there, Kay. It's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you too, Yui. You wanted to show me something? Now that I was closer, I could see Yui was holding one hand behind her back. Oh. A knife? Believe me, it's the most amazing thing you have ever seen. Behold! Oh, a rabbit. It's a bunny. It was indeed a bunny. Where did this little guy come from? To be honest, I've got no idea. I wonder if he's a wild one or maybe somebody's pet. I've asked around, but it doesn't look like he belonged to anybody. So I have been taking care of him since I found him. I just couldn't help myself, you know? Yui's smile was as earnest as could be. Didn't you have a pet bunny back home? I had 2, Bun and Bonbonbon. Both of them are totally rascals. But Bonbonbon here is a good boy. Bonbonbon here is a good boy, aren't you? Bonbon. Also Bun, and Bonbonbon. She nuzzles against Bonbon's head. Yes, you are. Nuzzle. We played with the bunny for a little while. She picked the bunny up and held it in her arms. Bonbonbon looked quite content. You know, you're pretty amazing with animals, Yui. Well, I've been surrounded by animals my whole life. Like at my house, well, to be honest, it was more of a barn than anything. Since my brother were too young and Grandma was getting up there, I'd take care of all the animals. Grandma's taken care of them ever since they were born. My parents were supposed to take care of them after Grandma retires, but, well, you know, life happens. I'm just glad to have what I have. Ah! Bonbonbon had managed to squeeze out of her hands and ran off. We gotta catch him, let's go! On it! I ran as fast as I could after Bonbonbon, but it was no use. The distance kept widening. You know, you do not know if it was a pet. It could have been a wild animal. You shouldn't chase after a wild animal, that poor thing. Before long, we couldn't even see him anymore. Sorry, I couldn't catch him. He's really fast for something so small. Ah, don't worry about it. Bonbonbon likes to do this all the time. He's a bit mischievous. But he won't do anything dangerous. We can take our time looking for him. If you are willing to help. Of course, Yui. We started walking towards where we last saw Bonbonbon, right after we caught our breath again. Gosh, it's so nice to be outside. The smell of fresh air, the breeze. There's nothing like it. There really isn't. I smiled. At first I was really excited to go to the city. There's so many people, so many things to do, so many beautiful things. And most of all, I got to meet you. Shucks, you are going to make... Shucks, you are going to make me blush. She laughed and slapped me on the arm. Even though the city just not my thing. It's a little bit funny, though the reason I had to come home all of a sudden was terrible. A little part of me was glad to be home. Ever had that kind of feeling before? I have, it's strange, but sometimes there's good in the bad, and sometimes that good can outweigh the bad. Exactly, you get it, Kay. My family never been closer, and that's all I want. They told me to make a lot of money in the city, make something of myself, all that. It might seem old-fashioned, but I just want to put the people I love first. That's all you got in life, really. I'm curious, what do you put first in life? That's, Career. If you are happy with your career, you can put your career first. If you're happy with your family, you can put your family first. But at the end of the day, you need to be happy. Otherwise, nothing of it means anything because you cannot enjoy it. So, happiness. Happiness. If you don't have that, what do you have? How is that so? I think we make a great team then. We talked for several hours about what we wanted out of our life. We seemed to match up perfectly. I was beaming the whole time. Well, we matched up perfectly because she is a yandere and maybe knows everything about us. It was hard to believe that. It's Bonbonbon! Yui pointed in front of us, and sure enough there was Bonbonbon, chomping on a bush. I'd never seen anyone move so fast. Yui descended on Bonbonbon like a hawk and grabbed him in an instant. You are going back to your den, you bad little bunny. But I'm happy you are safe. She nuzzled her face against his fur. Bonbonbon was practically purring with delight. Then she looked right at me. I can't promise I could give you the most exciting life with the most twists and turns around every corner. But I can promise that if you choose me, I'd always be by your side, no matter what. Wherever you were, I'd come running anyways. She took a step towards me and kissed my cheek. We locked eyes, and for that time all I could see was her and how beautiful she was. Bonbonbon seemed to be a little jealous after that. Now I have a yandere and her jealous Bonbon. Thanks again for the help, Kay. Being with you made this all go a lot faster and made it really special for me. Anytime, Yui, I'm happy too. We walked back together to the mansion, holding hands and smiling all the while. Is that the end of the next episode? No. I was about to turn in for the night when I heard a knock on my door. Hey, Cat. I thought you weren't going to come over tonight. Sorry about that. I got tied up in some things. Is everything okay? Good as always. Care to join me for a walk? Sure, that sounds nice. Then away we go. Oh. We walked at a relaxing pace with Cat slightly ahead, leading the way. So how are you feeling about day 3, Kay? You're still feeling Scarlett? I'm not sure. Scarlett is a great girl, but I don't know if I'd call her my favorite. Really? Damn, you sure changed your mind quickly, Kay. I just met some of them. Especially me, I just met everybody. I feel like anyone who has to date you is in for a nasty surprise. Hey, I've only just gotten to know I've only just gotten to know each of them. Isn't it natural for things to change up quickly this early on? I guess so, but that's not what the internet will think. But that's not my problem. Well, I'm happy you have at least got one girl you're really interested in, but it helps you got chemistry with both. Tomorrow you will be going on a date with your other soulmate candidate instead. Let's make this love triangle for all it's worth. Sounds good to you? I'm noticing a pattern in making it sound like I have a choice when I really don't. None of us really have a choice nowadays, I'm afraid. Alright, I gotta get back to editing today's footage. You ready to head back to the mansion? Sounds good to me. We walked back in comfortable silence. Night. See you later, Cat. If we get caught trying to escape, there's no telling what would happen to us. It's a chance we have to take. Is it a chance we have to take? I know, but we need to know what we are up against. We know the island better than anyone by now, okay? We'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Damien's brought in that scientist for his latest experiment. Are we talking about this island and the scientist is Scarlett? All I've heard is that she's the one who built the prototype, the one Damien used to turn 6 into a vegetable. 6? They lost a brother? Not to mention the old test audiences too. Shit. I think they must have killed at least 100 people by now, and they still haven't perfected it. If we get caught, I get what you are trying to say. Are you still with me on this? It's not too late. You didn't even have to ask. Of course I'm with you. Who are you? Somehow I know you are close by. But every time I try to see your face, the dream ends. Second, go. These episodes are quite short, so I will play another one. And then I will call it a day. You got to be kidding. My goodness, she really said that? Yeah, and she was all like, whoa, what the hell is that? A flash of white raced through the kitchen, sending the girls into a frenzy. What the hell is that? Coming through, sorry. Yui practically bulldozed through the other girls in the kitchen. What's going on? I take it back. Bonbonbon is a bad boy. Oh. He just seems so well behaved. I thought I let him outside again, and Bonbonbon effortlessly swerved past Yui, under Violet, and leaped onto Ellie. Wah! Oh. Bonbonbon somehow made his way up to her head and took her cap in his mouth. Hey, give that back! Bonbonbon seemed to sneer at Ellie, then leap away and ran off. Get back here! Ellie started chasing Bonbonbon with all she had, but somehow he always stayed one step ahead of her. This looked like a job for me. I'm going to need a Venus flytrap and a few bottles of... Bonbonbon leaped onto Scarlett. Ah, get it off! It is quite humorous that a mere bunny has eluded you all for this long. Think you could catch it? Why, of course! What's your master at? Bonbonbon leaped onto Violet's face. Ah! Get this foul creature off of me! Bonbonbon sneered with contempt. Someone do something! At that moment I realized that Terra was recording Violet's struggles. I'm helping in just a second. Bonbonbon leaped off of Violet onto the kitchen floor and ran off. Give me my cap back! I do suppose a nice rabbit stew is on for lunch today. I guess I should help too. You up to help, Kay? I don't see why not. Time for round 2. Now quick before he gets too far. I'm right behind you. We spent the rest of the morning trying to catch Bonbonbon. Emphasize on trying. That bunny is on something. I'm calling it now. We finally managed to catch him by baiting him with some food Violet reluctantly made, and even then he didn't make it easy. Let's hope the rest of today is a little more relaxed. Ah, my head. You okay? You don't look so good. Not so loud. Ah, my head's killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. I still had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decided whatever I get to live or die every night. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decides whether I get to live or die every night. And she was very, very drunk when she did just that. Thank you, I'll be here all week. Clearly you are still alive, Kay, so it's all good. Believe me, you would drink too if you worked here. Just look at the brothers 5. There were 6 before. Working at Futuristic Evil Corp, TM, has to come with some benefits, right? You would think, but we still have to pay for dental out of pocket. Before I forget what this show's all about. Today's the day you go on a date with... Who was the other soulmate candidate again? You forgot? Scarlett? How much did you drink last night, Cat? Whatever. I knew that. Just testing you, da? Right. Sure. Alright, let's get the second date with Scarlett started. Woo! Oh. Wow, someone tells the world to stop spinning like a little bit. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. I'm pretty much... Huh? I found Scarlett out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey Scarlett, you doing okay? Jeez. It's just you, okay? You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing. Whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Why? You saved everybody at the end. Yeah, you caused it, but you did it. Like, you helped? We wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me. Yeah. Well, at least you fixed the situation. Well, hey, at least we don't have banana zombies running around anymore. Without your help, they would still be running rampant. Still, they wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me. Well, that's true, but hey, it makes for great TV. Which, inadvertently, it's pretty good for keeping me alive, but I keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I will try again, and I'm sure this time... Let's not worry about that for now. Thanks though, I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlett. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if it's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. At least I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you to a zombie? Oh, wow. Behold! There's a nightclub in the mansion? There is now, I made it myself. Okay. Granted, I use it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam in. Yeah, thank you. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. I think you're probably the first person ever to say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. What do you mean by that? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds. Oh yeah, there was a war. People trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and got my Ph.D. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. I helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. It was my life work, but now I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show? What the hell? I guess it does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this? An idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over? Honestly, I don't know. Well, I will have a wife on a yacht, but the yacht is just borrowed. I want my memories back, but I can't get them back. I just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still working the details out. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. You got me beat there. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. I've got a silly idea, if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were UK, if only to see where life goes with someone like you. Shh. Let me finish. Regardless of who you asked on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine, I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I'd want you to feel better about the past too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we are still in each other's lives after this all, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlett. I'm glad, but how to say? I still prefer it if you pick me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated, had the most illustrious career, won first place in the National New Asia Scientist exhibition, and I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. Oh, that's a sweet date, okay. Oh, what if they were told that they will be killed if they cannot get me, but they are not allowed to tell me that? And I do not know that situation, so they playing us out against each other. I was feeling too restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs. Oh, hey Kay. I was just about to go up to check in on you. Hey there, Kat. What's up? Huh. There were some fancy desserts here from last week, but I can't find them anymore. Guess I will take that out of the brother's 5 paycheck. How do you know it was them? They are like clockwork. Munch. Ellie looked like a deer in the headlights on the other end of the kitchen. Kat hadn't seen her yet. She made direct eye contact with me, then hightailed it out. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you. What's up? How'd your date with Scarlett today goes? How had your date with Scarlett today go? Oh, awesome. It was amazing. I feel like I really got to know the real Scarlett today. For the first time, I think I feel like I've truly been understood. I'm glad to hear that, Kay. Really. Scarlett puts on a front that's nothing like how she really is, and I'm glad you can see behind it. She must really trust you. I'm glad she does, believe me. More importantly though, Scarlett's fanbase has been ravenous for new content from what I saw you deliver today. I'm a solid 85% sure you won't wake up in a torture chamber tomorrow morning. Good job, Kay. Thanks. Anyways, you're probably safe for at least another day, thanks to the ongoing rival between Yui and Scarlett. The stakes are rising, and so are our precious ratings. So without further ado, it's time for Phase 3. You've only got 1 date left with each of them before the final day. So make them count. You're not out of the woods just yet. Will do. Alright, good. Well, I need to get back to preparing for tomorrow's show. And you better rest up for tomorrow. You only get one first, third date with a girl, right? Oh yeah, okay. Sounds good to me, Kat. See you later, Kay. Good night, Kat. And thanks for the help. I realized I'd probably be screwed without you. You wanted to help me get my memories back. Remember? I cannot remember still, so there's a problem. But still thank you. Don't thank me yet. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. Alright, we are out of the mansion. Next stop's the beach. I told you the staff wouldn't suspect a thing. That's because nobody been stupid enough to try to escape till now. Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner. Easier said than done. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along. We'll go through the forest, come on. We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not far from it. Okay, I can see the pier now, and the boat. We are this close to getting out of here. She always put on her bravest face when she was afraid. We are going to make it, right? Of course, the boat's just a little further and no one's on our tail. I can't believe it. We are finally getting out of here. We are finally going to leave, Kay. About time, if you ask me. I'm dreamt of this moment every day since who knows how long we've been trapped here by now. But I never thought I could escape till I got to know you. I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person and they would have told you the same things. Sane people didn't try to escape with me. I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though. She laughed. That was my favorite sound. Let's get back to matters at hand. We both know that this is where the rubber meets the road. Yeah. Now it's just a mad dash to the finish. You're ready to run? No. Huh? I'm kidding, let's go. That favorite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Third time's the charm. So... Oh, an explosion! Nice! That's a good point to, stop. On a cliffhanger. Way! And with that, we will see us the next time. Bye!